Welcome back to Just Carve Rob. Gonna do a little short live deal here. See if anybody's around, anybody wants to watch. Jordy talked me into going live. He said that there's nothing on TV tonight, so sharpening up a knife here. Sharpening up the OCC 2.5-inch knife. We got a new knife in. We've got a Beaver Craft knife. It's their Sloyd knife or not blockout knife. But right off the get-go, we run into a problem with it. Well, what's the problem, Rob? Well, I'll show you. You ready? Here we go. This is the problem. That's the problem. No glue. No glue in the handle. So, yeah, there's no glue on the blade. So it wasn't glued. Shame, Beaver Craft. Shame. Number one, you make these crappy handles. Even though this one is bigger, it's still really thin. Even though they are bigger. Shame, shame. What is this monkey business? Somebody could get hurt with this thing. So, I'm going to have to make a handle for it. Since the one that Beavercraft sent with it is crapola. Crapola. Yeah, I was just taking the stuff off of it and it slid right out of my hand. So, another reason why you should always pin your blades. Even if you don't put the glue on them, they won't come out. Well, they might come out. But yeah, you can see the ones I make. It's epoxied in and pinned. But that's me. I care about my quality. And it's a cheap knife. But still, shame, Beavercraft. Shame. Shame on you. Selling stuff like that. But Rob, they're in a war. They're having a war over there. Yeah, I know. But still, with the hundreds of millions of dollars the United States has sent to the Ukraine, there's no excuse to have no glue on your blade. No glue. So we got to make a handle for that. I don't like their handles anyway. The steel's not too bad, or at least before invasion, it wasn't that bad. I don't know about now. I'm hoping I hope their blade standards are still where they were. Because, like, I didn't like the handle on this knife, but it didn't just fall out. I had to take a grinder and cut down the side and break the old handle to get this out. Nowadays, they must figure everybody hates their handle, so they're not gluing the blade in anymore. I don't know. That's my theory. That's my theory of the situation. All right, so let's see. We finished up this guy. Get some better light over here or something. We gotta get here. Something's going on. Need some more light. Finished up that guy. You must be thinking of spirits. One's coming out of his hat. So he just needs to be painted. I say he's finished. Always more fuzzy crap to clean up, seems like. But I'll run over him with the sanding mandrel. I don't know if I will or not. Maybe I'll just scrub them with this wire brush, and I can see pieces, so that's good. We'll run over them with the Scotch Brite. See if we can get some of that smooth out of there. Like say, seems like there's always a chunk of something that can pop out of there. You can spend hours and hours cleaning these guys and still come back. I mean, I thought he was ready for paint, but apparently he is not ready for paint. Still got some fuzzy stuff here and there. Here and there and everywhere. There we go. I gotta stop worrying so much about all the little fuzzes. They'll come out when I clean them up with the emery cloth, or not emery cloth, the what do you call it stuff? The 3M stuff. So anyway, three little cats. Carved three little cats, huh? Had Terry Pitt stop by. He's one of the channel viewers. He dropped me off a bunch of these little cedar spindles, I guess they're called. You call them spindles. Don't feel like it's gonna like carving with a knife too much, so it's okay. Well, you can see how wide that grain is. Holy mackerel! Boom, boom. It had 2 really good years here. Really wide grain, and then it gets smaller. But yeah, cedar don't often carve well, especially this with a knife. If you go up, you're okay, but if you try going cross grain, yeah, you can feel the blade go tick, 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 tick. I can feel it right there. It's like dragging your fingernail across the record. Yep. So thanks, Terry. That'd be a lot of power carving right there. He gave me a crap load of them. So what else have we been working on? Let's get these knives out of here, out of the way. I got another magnetic bar. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it so I can just click those knives right on there. Then they're not laying all over the workbench. I got 2 of them now, 2 of those magnetic bars. And I was only going to use them for my knife blades, my knives. And then I started sticking my carving burrs on them. And it's like, hey, that makes it a lot easier to use them when they're right there, stuck to a magnet. So we got our Dremel wrench stuck to the magnet. We got all these cutting burrs stuck to the magnet. Can't stick these guys to the magnet. They're not long enough. So, any questions, comments? No? We went from 9 to 6. We're down to six people. It's okay. It was unannounced. I didn't expect an overabundance of people. I think our best live was 20 people. Pretty sure that's what our best live has been, which is okay. Because I never schedule anything. Jordy's like, there's nothing on TV tonight. Why don't you go live so I can watch it later? All right, yeah, okay. Doing all right. Getting good grades. Okay, so you guys want to see what we've been working on? Yeah, I've been seeing you guys have been getting snow out there. Out there in Colorado, I believe. Live out in Colorado. That's in Colorado, I believe. Colorado, yep. That's where isn't that the place they wrote that song about, Rocky Mountain High? Okay, so I'm gonna do some carving here. How you doing, Mike? Gonna do some carving here. We're gonna be using this micromotor and that dust sucker. And you guys can talk. I gotta do some stock removal. Might even fire up this Dremel. Yeah, I'd probably use that Dremel with the flame burr. But I'm carving some hard rock maple. Rock maple. Which I think it's pretty self-explanatory in its own thing. It's called rock maple because the crap is as hard as a rock. Yeah, we're carving a spoon. I got a piece of rock maple out there, furniture grade rock maple. That it's a little short piece of 2x6 I got out of the scrap yard. I got out of a scrap pile at a lumber store. So, we're carving this spoon guy. It looks like I need to take a little more off from here. Oh, that stuff is tough. Stuff is as tough. I think this is maple's probably the hardest thing I've carved. I've carved lots of walnut and beech gun stocks, but holy cow, that is some hard stuff there. It's taking detail really well, though. Yeah, it looks better. I gotta do something up underneath that hat, too. Yeah, this side, it looks like it's way off. But we'll just come around here and clean all that off. Make it a little more symmetrical. A little more symmetrical. I got dinner in the oven, so I figured I'd pop on for a few minutes while that's cooking. And do this. Do this. Do that. Do the other thing. So, we got some mass stock removal to take down here. I carved his face and his eyes and all that. Gave him the mustache and the beard. But now I've got to bring these sides in here, give him some shoulder, I think. So we're going to fire up this thing, this big noisy thing here. So be prepared for the noise. And if you don't like the noise, I'll give you a second to turn your phone down so you don't got to listen to it. Freaky Mom, how you doing? So let's make some noise. Let's get the dust collector kicked on. There's your fair warning. Make sure you turn your phone down because it's about to get noisy. Yep, here we go. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to give him a little shoulder, but I'm leaving a little material here to give him a collar. You know, a fur collar thing. Now I'm coming across the back so that I'm going to try keeping my shoulders the same height. So you see we're coming across the back of the head there. So we're separating the collar from his hair. I want to bring this collar down a little bit more here. Trying to get down under that beard a little bit more. Give him a nice puffy beard. Sorry if I'm drifting away from the camera. See if we can do the same thing over here. Woo! I'll tell you what, that's rough on the hand. Ouch. That's rough on the hands. Oh boy. Alright, let's fire this guy up. Got the micro motor with a saber tooth burr. This is the saber-tooth coarse spur. Get that want to get that chin a little undercut there. Okay. Oop. Took off on me. You took off on me. That's why I like these flex cut. Yeah, okay. That's why I like these saber-tooth burrs. This one particularly because of the cone shape to it. Clean this up a little bit back here. Try giving it some symmetry in the back. Man, I really need to make a new carving bench. This one sits just a little bit high. It's above my elbow height, so it makes it, my arms are stuck straight out. And then I need to do something to hold the tablet in front of me so I can read the comments. But I guess that will be for another day. All right. So yeah, I didn't buy a spoon. I'm making one. Jordy's Christmas present right here. He's the one making me make this stupid spoon. Hi, Amy Joe. It had to be spoons. Why did it have to be a spoon? Why? Why did it have to be a spoon? Thanks, Amy. Why did it have to be a spoon? I know how Jordy likes to eat ice cream. Hi, John. Timothy Reed. There's my man, Timothy Reed. Just Carve Rob, #1 fan right there. Oh, I cut down a pine tree that was dead in my yard, and man, it is so full of bug holes. Yeah, wormholes, bug holes. Yeah, I was gonna carve a Halloween pumpkin, because every year I carve a Halloween pumpkin. That's how I keep track of how many years I've been carving. It's how many pumpkins are on the deck, and we got 5 pumpkins right now. So I still got to do one. Luann Tucker, there you are. Haven't seen you in a while, Luann. Luann does a great pumpkin. She's into that heavy duty chainsaw. She's using one of them 102-inch bar chainsaws, carving in redwood trees. No, I don't think she is. But yeah, she did a pumpkin last year, I think, man. She carved them pumpkin grooves in so deep. It's a really awesome looking pumpkin. Luann. Oh, yeah, we got Chewbacca. And, Jordy sent me a birthday present. A Yoda for my Yoda. I got a 98 Toyota 4Runner that I just love this truck. It's a unicorn of Toyotas. It's got a 5-speed stick in it with the 3.6 liter V6. It's all that in a can of worms. Yeah. So I was telling Jordy, I got the bobblehead Chewbacca at like a flea market or something. So I'm like, yeah, man, I want to get one from my Toyota. So he sends me a bobblehead Yoda. Okay. That he's gonna get Velcroed to my dashboard. This bobblehead Yoda. And that guy back there, my Chewbacca, he's going in the old Dodge Dakota, or maybe the Silverado. I haven't decided yet. Whatever one I want to name Chewbacca. Now my Dodge Dakota, I don't know how much more life that thing's got left in it, man. She's just rotting apart quick. Anybody got any questions while we're down? I'm going to change over a bit here and do some what do you call this? The collar here. We're going to get that separated. So I got to change my burrs. And I've been using the crap out of my little diamond burr. So I don't know how. I was looking to see if we had any what we can use here. We got this little, I always like using this little guy right here. That is a oh, you guys can't see it. So that's what I'm talking about. That's a 3/32 shank carbide diamond, or not diamond, carbide burr. I got to figure out what I did with my reducer collar. Okay, there it is. I found it. And this one's pretty old, so it's getting pretty dull. So I'm going to have to order some more of these guys. Okay, any questions before we get at it again? Yes, no, maybe? You don't care? Okay. Let's see if I can get closer here so my arms aren't so stretched out. Okay, so what we're going to do with this little burr here is we're going to come in, we're going to separate this from the hair and the beard, and then I don't know, we'll use this or we'll change over to a different burr. Okay, here we go. Hi, Jordy. Hope you're enjoying this. Now, on the collar, I'm not too worried if I get a little squiggly because it's going to be fur. So the squiggles actually help the fur. Not caring if it's a nice, sharp line down in there. So if it's a little wiggly, we don't care. It's all right. It'll be all right. Take that little chunk out there. So it's showing the separation on the fur. And then we'll roll down we'll round this front over so we can go ahead and continue that down. But we got to put arms in them too yet, so. Might as well go ahead and get the beard hairs cut in there. And then we can roll right back into the hairs. Yeah, this is a great burr. I wish that I could find them. They're getting hard to find, these little carbide burrs. I know I bought this one off of eBay because those ones that come in the pack of 10 or 12 or 100, whatever they are, they don't last nowhere near as long as this guy. Then we got our beard hairs here that we got to bring in. Want to make some deeper cuts up in here by his mouth. Try and separate that fur from the head a little bit more. The ruff, the hat ruff. And then when we come back to do the ruff, we're just gonna pull it up like that. So it'll be something like that. Just to give it that, illusion that there's actual fur there. You don't have to do it. I'm just doing it. And try different size cutters. You don't got to do everything with this one. You get some different size cutters going in there, and you can make it deeper or shallow or however you want to do it. Push that lower lip up underneath that beard a little bit more there. Yeah, that'll work. Break up the hair pattern here a little bit. There. Just pull it up from the bottom so that the hairs aren't all the same length. Good enough. Bring that hat down a little bit more. My Santa, what a big ball you have. Alrighty then. So we got the separation from the jacket to the head. And we got all of our beard hairs cut back in again. We got our hair hairs cut back in again. Let's hit him with the wire brush, see what he cleans up like. Pretty good, pretty good. Yep, pretty good. Man, that's some hardwood. I think that's looking better already. All right, let's turn that thing off for a second. All right, so a lot of cleaning. Lots of cleaning up. But yeah, I think that hat looks better now. I think it was way too lopsided over here. I think I got a little too crazy with my hair up here. Oh, well, that's going to be the fur on the hat. Duh, Rob, duh. Yeah, D to D. All right. What kind of wood? Rock maple. Furniture grade wood here. And that's serious. It is furniture grade wood. Considering I got it from a cabinet shop. It's an end piece of a 2x6 that they weren't going to use. So to give it to me, and I'm like, oh man, that's some hardwood. Even when I cut it on the bandsaw was saying, oh man, that's some hardwood. And it wasn't lying. So how's our shoulders looking? Looking pretty good. Right? Yeah. Oh. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Ugh. It's going to be really, if I take the time and sand it all up, it's going to be a really pretty spoon. I know how much Jordy likes to eat ice cream, so we're going to put a big bowl on there for him. And we got to cut all this down. Yeah, this is still like, that's like 2 inches wide right there. And then that's like 1.25 inches wide. And then the bowl is pretty big too. All right. But yeah, it's something all right. Some hardwood. Oh. It don't matter what I'm using. If I'm using a Dremel or a knife, man, it's some hardwood. It's crazy. Crazy hard. So now I can figure out where I'm going to have his arms at. What I'm going to do with his arms. Are we going to put him in put his hands in his pocket, or all I know is I am going to take it out to the bandsaw to cut it out. Because, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I can say. Well, not this stuff, but I don't know. It's rough. Rough wood, man. Rough, rough, rough. I always think it's funny because the shop inspector is looking at me talking, and she's looking for somebody. Who's he talking to? Who is it? Who's he talking to? Says, oh, he's just nuts. He's just a nut. Talking to himself again. All right. So we got our jacket roughed in there where the fur is going to be. Of course, this is all going to have to get rounded over because I don't want no sharp edges. But I can do that. You guys don't have to watch it because I gotta bring this in. I wanna. Ow! That got me. Oh yeah. That's a boo-boo. That's why you should wear your carbon gloves, guys. When the knife bites, it bites hard. I'm gonna have to get a Band-Aid. Ooh, boy, that baby is deep. Oh, yeah. Sooner or later, it's going to get you. Sooner or later. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Boo-boo. Actually, it's bleeding pretty good. Oh. Get the shop towel, Rob. Get the shop towel. Wrap that up. That's why you should always wear your carbon glove. That's why, right there. It's going to get you. Going to get you sooner or later. Going to have to get our boo-boo box out. The boo-boo box. Oh yeah, we got one of them. We keep one of them right here. The boo-boo box. So what do you guys think about that? We got our Band-Aid. Antibiotic ointment. Yeah, we better put some of that on there too. We don't know where that knife has been. Well, we might as well use a bit of the hair of the dog that bit us, right? Yep, it's part of the hobby. Yeah, don't be a Rob. Or you could end up massacring your finger. Let's see, we got a bigger one? Oh yeah, here we go. Bigger Band-Aid. Usually I just take a shop towel and a masking tape. But I spent all the money on these Band-Aids. I spent all that big money on these Band-Aids. Hey, you might as well use them, right? If you're going to spend all your money on Band-Aids. There we go. Yeah, duct tape. Oh, that's a mess. I can't carve no more for you guys. You're going to see the blood. We know how YouTube is with blood. I'm going to have to put a Band-Aid over my Band-Aid so you guys can't see it. Let's see. We got some hydrogen peroxide around here someplace. We keep all that kind of good stuff. Yep. That's what happens. When you don't wear your glove, wear your glove. Wrap it in tape. Yeah, I could do that. Got all the red liquid cleaned off my hands. Oh yeah, we got her good. Let's say right down to the knuckle. Yep. But it's not my first rodeo. That's why we have the Boo Boo box with 250 items from Walmart. Yeah. I'll tell you what, this one here with the 250 items in it is a good one. I would suggest it to have one. I have one in my truck. I have one in my boat. And I keep two in the man cave. And I have one out in the garage. See, I've got like 5 of these things floating around here. The ones out in the garage is actually screwed to the wall, you know. But it's a bigger one than this. Do you think I'm accident prone, or do I just like buying Band-Aids? Believe me, it's not that I just like buying Band-Aids. But for out here in the man cave, the 250 count is good. It has everything you need. Antibiotic cream, burn ointment, all kinds of good stuff. Sorry we had to interrupt the show, but boo-boos have to be taken care of immediately. Especially one of those squirting like that one. Holy mackerel. All right. Get back at it, Rob. Get back at it. I am old. There. Ta-da! All fixed up. Guys, got any questions other than how stupid I am for not using my carving glove? I mean, it was still got me because it was more of a stab than a slice. But hey, if you're gonna mess up, do it in front of your friends. They'll all be more than willing to make fun of you. That just shows you how sharp that stupid thing is. All right, so rule number 1: wear your carving glove if you got one. Rule number 2, always be comfortable when you're carving. Yeah, this one's pretty. Wow, wow, wow. Make sure you got control of your stuff, which I did not because I was holding the carving out in front of me. Which extended my... So you guys might think my hands are in a comfortable position, but they're not. My arms actually, because this bench I'm using doesn't have a cutout for your legs. So it's hard for me to scoot up on it to rest my arms on the table. I picked up an old table, and I think that will be the new carving bench. It's a little bit lower, and you get your legs underneath of it. Still has a drawer, all that good stuff. So we may be might be changing that out quicker than we thought here, because right now my hands are way off the table here. Yep, you're still being stupid, Rob. You're still carving with that knife, and you don't have a glove on. What's your problem? Are you brain dead? I get asked that question a lot, so maybe it's true. All right. Ugh. All right, so that's been about an hour. I think my dinner should be ready. Should be ready to come out of the oven. So I think we're going to call that video. And go get some dinner. It's getting late. So take care, guys. Share, subscribe, and like. Do something awesome. Carve something awesome. And we will catch you on the next one. All right? All right. All right, Spike? All right. Say hi to John and Luann and all the rest of you guys. Timothy Reed. Baby kisses. And we will catch you later. Stay safe. Bye. Bye, Spike. Bye, Luann. Bye, Amy Jo. Bye, Dot. Trying to remember everybody that was in here.